So do you struggle with sleep, stress, low energy, or ill health? Thank you for coming today and watching us. We're telling you a little bit about HealthBites. And HealthBites is a group that we've set up to connect locals to practitioners that can assist you in improving your health on all levels: physical, chemical, emotional, and environmental. And we're running our second workshop coming up on the 26th of November at 1:30 p.m. at the Bella Vista Community Centre. And what we're doing is connecting local practitioners and local health people to events in and around Baringa, Little Mountain, Caloundra West, Corwell Park, Narimba, and Bells Creek. So today we've got 3 of the practitioners on who will be talking next time. So Chris Henderson, he'll be talking about heavy metals and chemical testing and why that's important to you and your family. And then we'll have Dan Card, who is talking about stress and how your habits and worry can be overcome with powerful breathing and thinking tools that can lift your mood naturally. And then we've got Catherine Varley, who will be talking about understanding your organs and emotions from a Chinese medicine perspective using qi cycles, which can help improve your health and vitality. So Chris seems to have dropped off, so we'll jump on to Dan. So Dan, can you just unmute yourself and tell us a little bit about what your workshop? There'll be 20-minute workshops with a few minutes of questions, and then we'll have a Q&A after that and an afternoon tea so people can talk into more depth with whoever resonated with them. So welcome, Dan.
Thanks, David. Appreciate that. Yeah, so my 20 minutes talk is going to be really interactive with the community, where I'm going to take them through a journey of explaining what stress is and what it does to our body, and then take them on a journey, a breathing and thinking journey to really elevate their moods. Oh, sorry, the moods just picked up. Really elevate their moods and let them manage their nervous system, really teach them how to get them out of a state of fight and flight into more of a rest and digest into their parasympathetic nervous system. So it's really going to add value to them on the day, where I will teach them how to go through that process and get them into a beautiful state of calm and relaxation. So yeah, can't wait to get into it and help people out.
Fantastic, Dan. I love the bit there. These workshops are experiential, so you're not just going to be sitting there listening, you're going to be doing something. So you'll have a takeaway that you can take home and implement straight away. And that's the thing with health. You just have to take one step at a time and implement something new that you learn. Then Chris Henderson, he's a functional diagnostic nutritionist and is going to be talking about heavy metals and chemical testing. Chris, can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, thanks, David. And yeah, so functional diagnostic nutrition is about using lab testing to look at your, your health, your underlying health profile. And what we've found over the last 4 or 5 years is sometimes people do protocols and they don't get better. And we've dug back into the research, and it showed us that a lot of issues are heavy metal and chemical toxicity. So if you're a person who suffers from chronic fatigue, chemical sensitivity, allergies and things of that nature, sometimes it's an underlying effect of heavy metals and chemicals building up in your system and you're not detoxing from them. So if you think about the modern world, there's such an influx in our industrial world and our chemical world of these things in our environment, in our food, in our air, in our water, in our soils, and it's depleting our minerals, which are so critical to maintaining optimum health. So we're going to delve in a little bit about what these metals and chemicals are, what they're doing, and I'll also give you some options on how to test those and potentially doing a program with us to detoxify them. So yeah, very excited about that, and yeah, so keen to get the information out on the day.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, one of the big challenges that we have with our personal health journeys is identifying the links between cause and effect. And some of us have been on that journey for a while and it just click, click, click. We know we've done something that doesn't work for us, and then suddenly, bang, we realize that we need to change that. Whereas some of us have got so many things going on. That's why coming to work with specialized practitioners like the three we have today can really move you on and get some fantastic results. Our third speaker for the workshops is Catherine Varley, and Catherine's working in the Chinese medicine area, and the links of organs and emotions is such big topics we're doing, but we're just taking an element. Catherine, can you explain where you'll be taking us on the day?
All right. So, of course, Chinese medicine looks very differently at the body than Western medicine that looks at one little aspect and almost disregards that we're a whole being. And so we're going to look at the way Chinese medicine looks at each of the organs, how they interrelate, because nothing's separate in Chinese medicine. When you come to me for a diagnosis of anything, I'm not just looking at what's going on physically, because in Chinese medicine, everything matters. Your emotions, your mental activities, your tissues, your sense organs, your environmental, the environmental influences you have around you. And I think that's the core issue of Chinese medicine, that everything's interrelated. So when you fix one thing, you fix the other. And that's what I really love about Chinese medicine. And what I want to give everybody on the talk is real life applications where you can use what's called the qi cycle or the circadian clock to look at where the organs sit on the time of the day, the things you can do to help get optimal health using diet and lifestyle and understanding in a different way to what we understand from a Western point of view, how our body works. And I hope everyone enjoys the talk and gets something out of it.
Fantastic. Thank you, Catherine. So this event is the HealthBites. It's at the Bell Vista meeting place in Caloundra West. We'll put all the details below and the links to register. It's on the 26th of November on a Saturday between 1:30 and 3:30. So we'll have 3 20-minute talks with a short Q&A after each. And then we'll have an afternoon tea, and then you can go and mix and mingle. So you have lots of time to stay and find out where your next step might be. So please invite your friends. Just because the event's free doesn't mean there's no value. There's epic value in these three practitioners here. So come along, find out, and get clear in your mind, because you might think that one of these modalities is this, but in fact, it's not actually that at all. And because you've got this perception. So HealthBites is there for you to discover your local practitioners in this area down here. So come along, invite your friends, click on the link and register. Look forward to seeing you there.